Hey guys, it's Airman Colberg. Just thought I'd make a video. It's been a while since I made my last video, and I just figured, hey, it's time to do something. So what I've come to talk to you regarding was a question I get a lot from people. Often. I get a question a lot from those people. Not the same people, but oftentimes do I get a question from a lot of people. A lot. And that question is, now that you're in the Air Force, I would like to know, what was your BMT experience like? And I actually had a talk just last night at dinner with a couple of Marines about this. And apparently the basic military training for the Marines is a lot different than it was for us in the Air Force. Now whether I approve or disapprove of how it works is completely irrelevant, so I'm just going to tell you about what my experience was like. BMT overall was fun. I think it was a blast, to be honest. A lot of people say, oh, first week sucks, or 0 week sucks, or like there's certain parts of it that suck more than others, and I think it all equally sucked in a way. Not that it sucked. I wouldn't say that it sucked, actually. Like I said, I actually liked the entirety of it, but it's just, you learn to embrace the suck, and maybe it just sucked so much I just didn't understand it, and I just liked it. I liked the suck. But no, I remember getting to San Antonio, Texas, which is, where basic military training for the United States Air Force is held. And we got to the airport, they put us on this bus, and they shipped us off to Lackland Air Force Base, and oh my gosh, that was the longest 5-minute bus ride of my life. And it was extremely nerve-wracking. But when we got there, oh boy. First thing happens, we got off the bus, and then there's these people and hats, like MTI hats. Now, not like an ABU cap, like this big blue thing with like the freaking just everywhere, like, like you can't see my face kind of hat. Which was intimidating, until we started to hear what they were saying. They began to shout at us saying, oh, get off the frickin' bus, this and do that. And I'm like, did he just say frickin'? Like, I don't know about you, but I watched Full Metal Jacket right before going to BMT, because I'm like, man, get in the zone. Like, this is what I'm gonna expect. This is what I'm gonna see. But it wasn't. In fact, it was totally different than what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, we got there, and they're screaming and yelling at us, but they weren't cursing, and they weren't, like, pushing anybody around, doing any of that stuff. And so, instead of being all nervous and scared like I thought I was gonna be, I was confused. They're just like, go over here. And I'm like, okay, I'll go this way. I don't know if it's a topic regarding professionalism or why it works this way now, but I guess with things happening with MTIs and trainees in the past, they've kind of stricted up, like that preposition at the end of my phrase, and stricted's not even a word. They stricted up, I'm going to keep that one. They stricted up their training for the MTIs, I guess, to better the experience for the trainees. For example, they can't curse at you, they can't touch you, any of that stuff. They have comment boxes on a lot of the walls. A comment box, like, as in, like, my staff sergeant, insert name here, said I look stupid today in the comment box. And then it goes straight to the group commander, which, as I recall, was Colonel Liddick at the time. She would then read said thing and say, oh dang, that's not cool. And then wrath would come down from there. Now basically the idea behind this is, what I assume is that MTIs that are misusing their authority and doing things that they shouldn't be, it's a way for trainees to say, hey, this is going on and it's not professional. And they can just slip it in a box that goes to the commander, and then things can be dealt with from there. However, from what we've seen, I feel like it's being used for much sillier things on occasion. But I mean, that's with every system. There's always flaws in humans in general. I mean, you make a rule, it's going to be broken. You put some guidelines, someone's going to bend through. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so they couldn't touch us, they couldn't curse at us, they couldn't call us mean names. They corrected themselves a lot. They'd be like, oh man, you're acting stupid. Now, I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm saying the way that you're acting is stupid. You yourself, you are not stupid, but the way that you're acting, it seems like you're acting a way that a stupid person would act. But I'm not calling you stupid. Do you understand? If I offended you, come talk to me afterwards in my office. And according to a few Marines I talked to the other day, that's not how their BMT went. But I guess it's a professionalism thing. Maybe that's what they're going for. I'm not sure. But in general, that's the overall atmosphere of BMT. Like, even when they went to do open ranks, they go up to you at the position of attention, check you out, and if there's something wrong with, I don't know, a pocket or something, they'd say, I'm going to touch you, is that all right? And then you'd give them permission. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am, whatever. And then they'd pull your clothes away from you so they're not touching you, and then they would just, kind of fix it up or whatever. So, but that's the atmosphere of BMT. And now that you know the atmosphere, I guess with that in mind, a lot of the things that we ended up doing, such as the gas chambers and Beast Week and all this stuff that you can find online, people talk about all the time. I don't want to make another video saying, here's what we did at Beast. Here's what we did in the gas chambers. People wanted to throw up. Some people were immune to it, and those guys are losers. I say they're losers because I wanted to throw up. I didn't throw up, but I felt like it. And there were some people standing there like, oh, so you're training whoever her voice is ordered. This isn't that bad. And to those people, I envy you. But no, I really just wanted to post this video just to update because I feel like a lot of the people that talk about BMT, when they talk about the overall atmosphere of it, it's completely different from what it is now. I suppose a few years ago, it wasn't this way. From what I was told by a year and a half ago or so is when they started making it this way. We also get protein bars every single night. That was awesome. Because we do PT every morning, Monday through Friday, right? And it's like, how do you wake up, at 4 in the morning without having a protein bar the night before? I joke about it, but it actually legitimately did help. It made PT not suck as much. You'd be done with your PT and it's like, I could eat right now. As opposed to the first week or week and a half I was there, before they implemented the whole protein thing, PT just sucked. You'd be starving by the end, and that was awful. And that's an example of using the comment box. Somebody said, hey, we feel like we're getting not enough nourishment, not enough food. And look at that. They made a change, and it bettered BMT overall. Okay, iPhone, don't stop recording. But overall, if you want to know more about BMT, other than the probably 1,000 videos you've seen before this one, if you've looked into it really, rather. I mean, the best way is just to experience it. It's different for everybody. I'm sure if you've already looked into it, you already know all about what Beast is like, and the gas chambers, and what do people care about from BMT, or what do people fear? Eagle sticks? That was fun. That was at Beast, too. That was pretty cool. Obstacle course? That was just fun. That was just like, hey, time to go play. Not really, but it was fun. Now, everything at BMT is just to help you. I mean, you should take away something every single day. Even rolling shirts. Yes, I know they used to fold them. Now we roll them. But it's pretty cool because you take a shirt and you make it this big. You could pack like 1 trillion shirts, not even hyperbole, into a backpack. Especially this backpack, which is ginormous. Anywho, I'm at tech school now, so I better get ready for class, which is in some time. So that's my quick little video about the overall atmosphere of BMT for the United States Air Force. I probably left out a whole lot of stuff, but that's probably pretty good because, you probably heard it all over and over again. And I'm trying to say things that I've never heard on the internet yet and avoid the things that I have heard. So, there you have it. BMT from my perspective in a nutshell. Have a great Air Force day. Oh boy.